So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Neymar's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Pele has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. South Korea with the corner, there first. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Now the deliverer shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Great vision, and he was quick to react. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to pass it through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieira clears.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tele goes short. Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Lahm delivers. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Tele. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. He is through here.
Oh, really well played.
Ronaldo is onto this. Back towards the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has been slung wide. Lahm going face-to-face with his great rival. Tele. Out to the right. South Korea are looking to break at pace. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Goal! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
South Korea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tele. Now it's Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ibrahimovic. Pinged towards the front line. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tele could try cutting inside here. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And this is Neymar. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Nesta is there and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It's well positioned here. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Leicester gets good distance on it. He's heading to... Bullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Lahm plays it short. Good read, needed to be. South Korea are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips it across. South Korea claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. South Korea have their third corner. Gullit getting this one clear, and that's a good ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's away. Knocks it into space. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Gullit. And here's Dembele. Flings it, he's got full. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Dembele. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
So, third corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 16. Lahm. À leur place, le numéro 18. Le numéro 10. Roberto Carlos. Changement en cours.
And now they can spring out of defence. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shevchenko. And it's Gullit. And this is Gullit.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fired deep towards... Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Threads one in. Oh, super find. And the shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Do not write them off! Back they come! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
South Korea really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes, this. Closing in on goal. And the finish! Goal! Republic of Korea! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
South Korea get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Dembele. Roberto Carlos. Cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
1 minute.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the number on the board is 3. Leicester going full steam ahead down the left. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with. Because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball. And you'd expect him to be...
It's Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some...
Gavi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Neymar. And it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vieira spots it and intercepts. And it's Luis Suarez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Terrific header! Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass somewhat off target. Ferdinand cuts it out. And that's a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Suarez going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Still no way through, the defending here is resolute. Lahm, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And it's played in. Oh, it's come off the upright. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez here. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Nedved. Messi.
Il
Gavi.
y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pinged towards the front line. Looking tidy in possession here. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Back into the middle. It's a threatening ball. Great vision. A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pinches it off him. Yeah, that has been cut short. Lahm puts his foot on the gas. Yeah. The message is clear. None shall pass. Thinks of it. And he shoots! And it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, important interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cross to the back post. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. And here's the chance to counter. Rummenigge. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Vieira. Milan looking to pass their way through. Gavi. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally it can get the numbers back into your own.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Beckham.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Played into space, and he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? That has been cut short. And here's Suarez. And it's Lahm. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk cuts it out. Nedved. And here's Suarez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. Looking for the run. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's a throw-in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lahm, Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham. Lahm plays it in. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. And this is Pele. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, can he get away? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short, and this is Lewis. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lahm, early ball, and the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pinches it off him. Good-looking ball. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lahm gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And
Temps
beyond the
additionnel,
defence.
1 minute.
It's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Nesta gets it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now he's off and running. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Knocks it into space. Beckham. Cross needs to be good. That has been knocked clear. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the terrific header. Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 17. Attention, changement. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6. À sa place, le numéro 7.
Roberto Carlos. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Roberto Carlos. Dembele tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, important interception. Nedved. Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Figo. Figo cross, he rises! And he hits the net! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's...
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball. Back would it go? Shot, surely! And that would have won it.
Dembele has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Figo delivers. Firmly met.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Hullet considers his options. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's had it nicked away. Great vision. Spread neatly. It's gone for a throw-in. Great challenge, time to perfection. Rummenigge into the last 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. And he's managed to get free. He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. We are into stoppage time. Looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Ferdinand with the clearance. And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Koller.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested.
Up he goes! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bale. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that's well spotted. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Seedorf. He has found the way through. Played in by Seedorf. Now they can break here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf goes on a run down the left wing. He is through here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there. Rooney can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Ferdinand. And he's in on goal. And this is... And the shot! And yes, it's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Here it is crossed in. And that has been cleared. Distributed tidily. Luis Suarez quietly revving up. Oh, super find. He's in a good position. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Gullit. Now he's off and running. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gullit. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gullit. Nicely shaped ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Seedorf.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Lahm. And it's Rooney. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
And we're underway again.
Rooney. À leur place.
He won't be happy with that one.
22. Le numéro 5.
Maradona.
Changement en cours.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Luis Suarez. Gullit has been caught there, it's a foul. Lahm, he's got away. Lahm delivers. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's superb. Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that has been clubbed away. Pedro Neto is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Cross needs to be good.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He gets big. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So
24.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Le numéro 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, it's
Le
Dembele.
numéro 16.
Roberto
À
Carlos.
leur place. Le numéro 11.
Oh, good read.
Le
He
numéro
read that
18.
really well and
Le
stopped it.
numéro 10. Roberto Carlos.
Trying to hit the front line here. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. He's being... It's Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try. Maradona. Lovely bit of skill. Maradona with the delivery. Ferdinand can get it clear. Ronaldo might just make this. And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And now they can clear their lines. Ambitious ball here. And this is Dembele. It could be in here. Oh, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be...
Kola! Maradona. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here.
Changement.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit picks it up out wide. In by Gullit. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Tries a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Roberto Carlos, and he welcomes it in, brilliantly cut out. Maradona, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic, and he shoots! In he goes again! Harmlessly behind. Kola, foot in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maradona. Defending of the desperate variety.
Il y
The
aura
pass is
2 minutes de
intercepted.
temps additionnel.
It's Maradona! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kola. He's going to be disappointed with that. 2 minutes to be added on. Cross to the back post. Big header! And with that, the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of...